The Knicks win it convincingly over the Cavs. From our Delta Embassy studios, Bill Pito along with Alan Hahn, Steve Novak, and Wally Zerbiak. We're here to cover the whole thing for you as the Knicks are one win away from making the NBA Finals. And Landry Shamet, another huge game, off the bench, hitting 3 key threes in the fourth quarter, now joins us from Cleveland. Alan, take it away.
Well, Landry, first and foremost, congratulations on the win. Second of all, the mindset of this team going into that second half when you had a lead but knowing you were playing a desperate team, what was it?
Oh, man, it's a really, really good team. And, at game 3, down 2-0, we have a veteran group that kind of knows what that feels like being down 2-0. So you knew they were going to give us their best punch, and they did that. Really good team, but we got one more to put them away, and we know that's going to be even harder. So the mentality stays the same. We got to just do what we got to do to get a win.
Landry, Steve Novak here. Mike Breen just said that this Knicks team is a playoff juggernaut. This Knicks team has now won 10 games in a row in the playoffs. What flipped? What switch went off? What got into this team to be able to run off 10 straight playoff games and be up 3-0 on this Cleveland team right now?
I don't know, man. We got the mentality as a group, though, knowing that, okay, we won this one. It's going to feel good. Obviously, it feels good getting a win on the road, but the mentality is right back to the next one. We got one more to get it done and put them away, and that's our mentality, one game at a time. Don't get too far ahead. Don't spend too much time loathing or thinking about the past. It's on to the next one, and that's what we're going to do.
And lastly, for you, Landry, you've really embraced playing in New York, and the role that you're playing, starter minutes, whether it's coming off the bench, you're just playing some of your best basketball. How special is it to be on this ride with this New York Knicks squad?
Yeah, man, New York's the best city in the world. I proudly claim New York, call myself a New Yorker. It means a lot to me. It's special, and I'm definitely not taking any of it for granted. It's really special playing for this organization with these fans, this team, my teammates. It's amazing. It's a wild ride, and we got to go get one more.
Landry, thank you so much for stopping by. Congrats on another major contribution to a Knicks win. Good luck on Monday, okay?
Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.
All right, tonight's thrilling moment brought to you by FanDuel Casino. Get your thrill on. And Steve, Landry Shamet, 14 points in the game, hit 3 of his 4 threes in the fourth quarter.
You've got to have guys step up and have big performances if you're going to make a run into the Eastern Conference Finals, into the finals. He was that guy in game 1. 3 big threes, was a plus 25 in those minutes. Again tonight, getting hot, shooting the 3 ball, shooting it from the perimeter, the spacing that you create for your stars. And it ends up being, when they pointed out on the broadcast, Tim Legler said all 5 starters for this Knicks team are playing really well. They're all at the top of their game. And I think that we've seen that when you run off 10 straight games in the playoffs, I think you do have to have a lot of guys playing well. And Landry's been one of those guys, even though he's not a starter.
No, I agree. He's just embraced whatever role he's been asked to do. He can be the 9th man off the bench. He can be the 6th man off the bench. He could start. It doesn't matter. He just comes out, plays with real intensity on the defensive end of the floor. That's where you see his quickness, his effort. He fights over those screens like nobody else on the team. And then offensively, 3 threes in the fourth quarter. I mean, these aren't just like, oh, you get in the game. These are key baskets that are breaking the absolute back of Kenny Atkinson and the Cavaliers. Kenny's got to be thinking to himself, where's Sam Merrill doing this? Where's Max Strus doing this? I got Landry Shamet coming off their bench. He's out playing my guys off my bench. I got no chance against this starting 5 that's playing at such a high level. Just a phenomenal effort, top to bottom, by this team, the way they continue to answer the bell.
2 of the 3 games that Landry Shamet in the second half has made back-breaking threes, big-time clutch threes for the Knicks when it was time to put the game away.
Shamet game 1, Hart game 2, Shamet game 3. Again, I don't know if it's fatigue or whatever it is, guys. You guys are the former players. That was a big theme coming into the series. Knicks only up 6 at the half. Blew it wide open in the second half for the 3rd straight game, Steve.
I really do think it just shows who this team is, what they're about, the focus level that they have. Look at the crispness of the passes. You're talking about coming out of halftime. Usually there is the coach's message, whatever it was. Sometimes he's yelling at guys. Other times he's putting in adjustments and making schemes. It feels to me when this Knicks team has come out of the locker room in the second half, they've all held themselves accountable. They've all been sharp. They've all been willing to play whatever role has been asked of them, and it's been different in different games. But for them to come out as sharp as it did in these second halves, it has been backbreakers, and it has made the difference in all 3 games.
And Bill, I don't think it's fatigue in the Cleveland's case today. They were at home. I just think it was excellent execution on both ends of the floor by the Knicks. Their connectivity on the defensive end of the floor, they are in the right spots, help positioning a shell Mike Brown talks about. And then offensively, they go a fourth quarter where they go 5-6 in a row.
Yeah.
And Cleveland's looking around like, who's this guy making shots? Who's that guy making shots? Hart, Shamet, not Brunson. Who cares? Everyone's shooting at a high percentage.
Alan, look at the shooting for the Cavs from 3 and also from the line.
It's the three-point shooting and the free throw shooting. Steve and I talked about it in the pregame show. That has been for them a major issue. They struggled early in this game. You're thinking at home at free throws, you should be knocking them down, and they weren't, leaving money on the table.
Yeah.
But the 17-4 transition points.
Oh, yeah.
Cavaliers came into this series as the worst transition defense team in the playoffs. The Knicks are playing such smart basketball that's exactly what they're looking at, is where are their weaknesses, we're going to exploit it. Off made baskets, they were getting transition points. That never happens, but it does against a team that does not match up well in transition. And the Knicks were smart enough to counter. The crowd never had a chance.
And they're cross-matching. Yeah. They got like centers guarding Josh Hart. Yeah. They got guards guarding this guy. Like they're all out of whack getting back in transition. Mike Brown talks about it all the time. So Knicks, to your point, Alan, they're doing a great job exploiting it.
Yeah. And guys, how about Mikal Bridges? 11 out of 15 tonight.
Efficient.
Take a look at tonight's New York State Lottery power player. In this series now, 3 games, guys, Bridges is shooting, Steve, 27 of 38.
He flipped the
27 of
switch.
38.
Can you do the math on that? What's the percentage?
What's that live percentage on air? We're not doing math right now. We just know the math we know is it's 3-0. And it has a lot to do with Mikal Bridges, because when you have a Jalen Brunson who can give you 38 points, who can lead a 44-11 comeback, a guy who can make big shots when the defense is created to stop Jalen Brunson, to disrupt Karl Anthony Towns. Yeah. And he can be a guy shooting at whatever percentage
71.
We punched it into the calculator.
71.
It's just too dangerous, and he's had himself a heck of a series.
And he's just feasting off the holes in the Cavs defense.
Right.
He's getting a lot in transition, to your point, Alan. Easy baskets, easy layups. Look at these numbers. And some of his shots are tough little mid-range floaters, which he's so good at shooting. And he's up there with some of the big men and James Worthy dunking on the break with the superstar Lakers.
The question, though, guys, is where was this for such a large portion of the regular
Who cares?
season? I'm just asking.
Who cares?
No, but that's the narrative, all right? It's been an amazing turnaround.
No.
Was he not cutting before? Were they not finding
Bill's
him?
making a point, though. It is, and I think it's what Novi's talking about. It's
Who cares, by the way? Who's saying...
Easy.
Yeah.
When
You should have heard him during the regular season.
It's a good thing I'm sitting here.
Go ahead.
But what you're
I'll tell you why.
But what you're talking about is when it starts to come together. It's 5 players, 5 starters who just now, like through all they've been through, is starting to figure it out. And it's something, I remember Mike Brown saying this back in training camp, that this is going to be an adjustment. We're going to adjust to things. Yeah. And by the end of the season is when you want that rhythm to be there, where I know you're going to cut. I know. And it's going to look bad at times, but once everybody figures it out, it looks like beautiful music. This offense that we're watching right now, I have the utmost confidence in saying this on air. This is the best Knick offense we have seen since 1973.
Yes, it's a team. Like
that
team
great 73 team was one of the smartest teams you've ever seen, and a great offense. And we have not seen a Knick offense like that since that great 73 championship team.
I think there is a compounding. There is a compounding that happens in team sports. And it's Mikal Bridges is this good. OG is that good. Jalen is that good. But when you've got a guy like Jalen Brunson who can get buckets the way he got buckets at the end of game 1 and lead your team like that, and then in game 2 follow it up and be Mr. Assist, he raises the level of everybody else, because the defense still has to be built around stopping Jalen Brunson, but his willingness to take what the defense gives, I think it allows for Mikal's ceiling to be recognized and OG's ceiling to be recognized and Mitchell Robinson. And so I just think when you are the captain and you're the star, you deserve a lot of credit because you got a lot of responsibility. And I think Jalen Brunson has a lot to do with Mikal Bridges and OG Anunoby and all the other guys that are really flourishing right now.
But this starting 5, again, guys, each of the starters in double figures. By the way, OG Anunoby, 21 points.
Yeah, 7 rebounds.
Anybody
Quiet 21.
Right.
Quiet.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Just getting started.